I did not know that eczema can get infected, and I did not know you can ask for a swab or do a swab to find out if the skin is infected. Hello, I am Christisha. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my baby had severe eczema, and on top of the eczema, he also got an infection, and it was a severe infection. It spread like wildfire, and my baby was covered from head to toe in infection, and the infection was on top of his eczema, and it looked quite scary. It looked like chickenpox, but a lot bigger, and they were spreading really fast, and the infection got in my baby's nostrils, lips, inside the ears, on the head. So he was practically covered on the hands, inside the hands, on the feet, and yeah, and so it was literally everywhere. In today's video, I do want to talk about the signs that we missed in terms of the infection. Now, if you are like me and you are or you were new to eczema as a whole, you did not know that eczema can even get infected. Like, how do you even get an infection like that? This is the video for you. Now, I'm not saying that I hold all the answers. I'm just gonna share, you know, the things that we went through and the things that we saw. I should also add that we went to a lot of specialists. So we saw quite a few pediatricians, dermatologists, and also the GP a couple of times. But unfortunately, none of them were able to tell me that my baby's cheek looked infected or was infected. So that's a bit scary, I have to say, looking back. The one sign that I missed, or I should say the first sign that I missed, was the fact that my baby's cheek was always weeping. And no matter what I was doing, and I thought at first that the weepiness is because my baby is scratching. Now, my baby was 2.5 months old, three months old, and I did not realize at the time that he cannot scratch that bad that he could make his skin weep. But I thought that maybe is the weather, or maybe that's how eczema is sometimes, weeping. And the pediatrician that we saw at the time, he said, yes, it looks infected. He gave us a cream, but unfortunately that cream did not work. I did not know at the time that it did not work, because it healed some of it, but not all of it. And the GP said, oh, we should use it 1 more week. And then use the steroid, and it's just eczema. You just have to be on top of it, and you need to moisturize your baby as much as you can. And I actually thought that this is happening because I'm not moisturizing him enough. The second mistake that I made was not ask for a swab sooner. I did not even know that you can ask for a swab. We found out about the possibility of asking for a swab when we went to see our dermatologist the second time, and she said, look, we can swab your baby's cheek to see if there is an infection there. Now, if you're wondering how was my baby's cheek was looking at the time, it was weeping all the time. The weepiness was ranging between being clear fluid and yellow fluid. It was a lot of weepiness, and it was spreading. So I did not know what to do at the time. Looking back, that was very scary. The third sign was the fact that the weepiness was not responding to steroid use. And by that time we used steroid, a mild steroid, and then we used a cream called Elidel. And in the leaflet at the time was saying that Elidel it's not working on infection. So if it's not working on the skin, it that's a sign that it could be infected. So yeah, that would be the third sign that it was not working. Either the non-steroid cream that you're using or the steroid cream that you're using is not working on it. By closer to the time that we got in the hospital, we used a moderate strength steroid on my baby's skin, and same, his skin was not responding. So from our experience, that was another sign that it was just not working. My baby was also not sleeping at night during that time. He was very irritable. He was in a lot of discomfort. His eczema got worse at around 6 months time, and we were weaning him during the time. He did not want any solids. He went off solids completely, despite the fact that when we started weaning, he actually liked food. So yeah, that was another sign. And also the fourth mistake that we made is when the infection started spreading, I thought that it's an allergy reaction, not infection, because the infection looked like big pustules that were going on top of his eczema, and then literally just spread like wildfire all over his body. So even at the time, I did not know that that could be a sign of infection until we actually went to A&E, and they asked us why didn't we came sooner. Again, if you watch my baby eczema series, you will know that that was our I think third or fourth time going to A&E in a month. So the stuff there knew us, or most of the stuff there knew us. So I would say this would be my 2 cents when it comes to the signs that the eczema could be infected. Now, if you have eczema yourself or your baby has eczema, I'm not saying that you will see the signs, but this was our experience with the infection. And also, I forgot to mention, I would say maybe the fourth sign is the infection. Once you know that it's an infection, is not responding to antibiotics. My baby's infection did not respond to 2 different antibiotics. He was on 2 different antibiotics for 2 weeks in a row, oral antibiotic, and his eczema during that time, not only that it did not work, actually it spread. And yet again, I did not realize at the time that this was a sign of infection. Like I said, I'm just a mom. I am not a specialist. I'm not a doctor. So always consult your doctor when it comes to symptoms that you're having or your eczema. But I did want to share our experience with infection because I know a lot of parents are battling with this. And if you're like me, if you're new to eczema, and on top of that, you're dealing with an infection, you don't even know where to start. Do let me know in the comments if you ever dealt with infection on top of the eczema, or what were the signs of the infection, and any questions that you might have. I will try to answer them either in the comments or in a future video. And